As soon as that starts over there, 1, 2, 3, intro. That's going to show over there. I'll come over here. I'll refresh this. Right there it is. I'll double click there. I'll make sure my volume's turned off. Double click there. I'll make sure my volume's turned off. I'm good. I'm going to admit Jim. I'm going to admit Darren. I'm going to admit Alex. And I'm going to admit
Chris.
Chris. Now, I'll minimize this. Bring this here. And I'm set. So once I get that mounted.
Real quick, before anybody else joins, I just thought about something.
And bring me a coffee when it's ready, please. And go ahead, Alex. What did you think about?
I just thought about that I could, if I really wanted to, talk to them that bad. I could connect to your team viewer. I just start my Zoom meeting and start my Zoom meeting on his webcam on, his microphone on, and he wouldn't have no choice other than to.
Yeah, he'd probably see you log into his team viewer, and you don't want to do that. So I need to.
Oh yes, bloody hell's here.
Oh my goodness, bloody hell! At 10 minutes to 4 is here.
I was wrong about the time. It was bloody 4 o'clock, not 4:00.
I know, that's what I just said. All right, I got to go. Oh no, there it is. It showed up. Looks like there's a bad delay tonight again. And I saw Jim joined us. I appreciate that. Hopefully he is here. And I saw Chris joined us.
Keeping me waiting. Keeping me waiting.
Yeah, I know. It's a long story. So I got a third monitor. 21 inch. It's going to work out just perfectly. I'm going to mount it on the wall tomorrow, and I'm going to put it to my right, and I'll have the big screen there, the little big screen here, and the little screen there, and I'll be set. I just explained it all to Lorna, and even she bought off on it. So
That's frightening.
I know it is relatively scary.
3 monitors?
3, yeah, and they work.
Here.
Well, they should. I mean, I think there were 4 ports on that card, if I remember correctly.
There are, and I'm using 3 of them right now. Which brings me to a question. If this third little monitor I wanted to just use for like what I've got now, which is YouTube, could I not plug that into the motherboard and it would work as well, or not?
I don't believe so, not unless you set it up in the BIOS first.
Okay.
I think there's a BIOS setting you have to do to get that to actually work. I don't think it's going to work right off the bat. You can try it.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't hurt anything to try, does it?
Exactly. The honest answer is I don't know.
Okay.
The other answer is that I think you can, but you have to set something in the BIOS for that to happen.
Okay. Well, it's just a thought. I mean, this is working fine. Yeah, I mean, it's really awesome. And I felt such an idiot because Robert gave me a bracket to put it on the wall.
Right.
And I couldn't figure out how to take this part of this to connect it to the monitor because I couldn't see the forest for the trees.
There should be 4 holes on the back of the monitor.
There is, that after he pointed that out to me, I was like, oh yeah, right there they are. I couldn't see them because honestly they were, staring me right in the face. So, and I got Mrs. K's blessing to put it on the wall, and I have a witness. So if she changes her mind, I'll just replay the witness to her. So, hey Chris.
Hey,
Good to see you. When is your testing going to be?
Wednesday.
Wednesday, okay.
If this shows up.
Oh, what is that?
Show up. Damn it.
I'm going to spotlight you. Is that a flower?
It's not showing up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, take me off the spotlight.
Gotcha. So I remember how to do that.
I gotta figure out what I'm doing wrong here. Or is it that this thing is flaky again?
Change the view. Here we go. Yeah, this is going to come together pretty quick, I think. Robert said, so, Greg, what time did you get up today? 2:05. I think Greg's not listening. 1:15. Can you hear us, Greg? Wrong. I got up at 3. Oh, I got it now. You were typing in the chat. I got you.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, right now this is somewhat of a pain. I may have to move some things around.
Oh, that's weird.
It will work out really. Oh, look at that. What do you got? 2 monitors behind one another?
No. That's the 32-inch monitor that I have mounted to the wall.
Nice. So I can't do that though because I have I got the computer.
Although why it wouldn't work with the virtual background on, I don't understand. That's weird.
No,
That's weird. Why does it not work with that? That's very strange.
turn off your virtual background and see what it does.
Well, no, that's it. I turned the virtual background off, and I can see it. That's just weird.
But it look.
See the blur?
Yeah, the blurs. Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's treating it as the background as opposed to.
Huh.
That's weird. Okay, whatever. But yeah, that's the 32-inch monitor that I have here. I monitor everything with. It's actually sitting over the workbench.
Yeah, that's nice. So Robert says the last 2 days he's done some sleeping himself. Yeah, when he got home yesterday, that's all he did was sleep.
Yeah, he annoyed me. He ignored my calls like 3 times. I called him to make sure he got home. He annoyed me all the time.
He was in La La Land.
Because he was asleep.
Yeah, exactly. So, doctor's appointment went real good. I was pleased. She did not have any issues with my A1C being where it was at. In fact, she said, that's a good number. And I said, are you sure you work for the VA? And she said, why? I said, because the VA wants me to be at 5 point something. She says, that's just hogwash. So I've got a smart doctor. She asked me about my blood pressure. I told it's fine. She wants me to monitor it every day for a month so that they can get a hold of what they want. And I kind of agreed with her. Lungs are good, heart's good. The leg problems that I was having yesterday, she attributed to the fact that my right foot was on the accelerator for 9 hours on Saturday and 12 hours yesterday. Kind of makes sense. She would like me to drop about 5 pounds. And I told her, I says, well, I know why I weigh 254 today. I went to Sheridan, Arkansas over the weekend. Went to Little Rock, and I had a 20-ounce ribeye steak for dinner. She didn't say a word. She said all my numbers are good. I do have a little bit too much protein, and that's due to the diabetes because the medicine can actually make your body or make my body create too much protein. So she's going to monitor that and maybe put me on a medication to balance that out. But overall, I was happy. Oh, and I got a hearing aid test set up. So we'll see. I'm going to let that one go. We'll see.
I think I'm going to have to treat myself to a good meal this week. Because I got to drink that stuff. I got to drink some kind of stuff before I do the MRI.
Yeah. You drink it or they inject it?
I don't know. I really don't know.
They can do either or. I think it depends on the nature of the test.
There's 3 MRIs I got to do.
Wow. And that's going to take how long?
It's 4. Starts at 4 and it lasts for 7, so I really don't know. how long the each one of them is.
So I just moved the YouTube monitoring from the little screen on the right, one solid move all the way to the left. And I had to do that because I can't, until I get this thing mounted in front of me at this height, it was bugging me to look over and look down. So I'll send everybody a picture. Better yet, let me share my screen. Ready, Greg?
Oh no, God, I'm getting a migraine again. Jesus.
I don't think I can share 3 screens at one time, though. Darren, you got your volume turned up on YouTube?
No, nothing on.
Oh, I thought I heard myself.
You did it with me for a second.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Get that hearing test done sooner than I wanted to. Start hearing myself. So it's good to be home. I stopped and saw my mom tonight. She's fine. And I appreciate Alex asking if everything was all right. She is fine. I showed her the video and she said that was very touching and very nice. She liked it. And we had a conversation about the weekend. I showed her a picture of the steaks and she was like, oh my gosh. They were nice. They were good. And I've got $9.29 I can't account for because it says I stopped in Blytheville at a truck stop and bought something. I kept all my receipts and I can't find that one receipt. So I hope my card wasn't hacked and someone's rather dumb buying $9.29 worth of something. Be kind of silly. Yep, Robert, he is here. He's an hour and a half off, but he is here. Well, you said 2:30, right?
Yeah, I thought it was fine. Look up half 2. Up 2 o'clock. Oh, it's starting.
Make sure my clocks are.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, my clocks are working right. It is 11 o'clock here and 4 o'clock where you're at.
Rob put the video cam on, didn't he? All the way home, didn't he? It was 2.5 hours, wasn't it? Because when talked to Rob on the...
Oh yeah, he blamed you for us getting lost on Saturday. I don't know if he told you that or not. He said you guys were talking and he missed the turn. Well, or was that for McDonald's or both? I think it was both actually. He just threw you under the bus.
Went to Walmart. Was it Walmart? For all the food he wanted. On the way back. Was in there for half an hour.
Well, I stopped to get some sleep, and I set the alarm to get up. And instead of 4 p.m., I set it for 4 a.m., and I woke up at 4:44 somehow. I don't know what happened. I was pretty tired. But if I drove, once I woke up, drove all the way straight into Indiana, and we stopped to get dinner. So it was a good trip. From my perspective, it was a very good trip. I don't know how Alex feels about it, but it was a good trip. And he's texting somebody.
Well, somebody's missing at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
I'm not taking anybody. I'm just looking something up.
He's over at Bonnie's begging to get subscribers.
Oh, is that what's going on?
Yep, he wants to get 100, and he's at 71 last I checked. And
Well, actually, he's not doing bad.
he's not. He's really not.
He's not doing bad.
If he could just get his audio issues worked out, I think he would be. Yeah, I agree, Robert. It was an awesome trip, and it was too short. And the next time we're going to go at least 3 days. And Lauren's already said that she won't change her schedule. If they call, she'll just say, "Nope, sorry, I got something planned," and we'll go from there.
Josh needs to spell those names right also.
I don't think Josh is typing them. I think Josh is using his JAWS thing, and I think it's literally taking what he's saying and trying to translate it into what it thinks he said. And when he says thank you, I think he says thank you, because if you'll notice, he's consistent about it. So that if you type THI is on your right hand, THA is on your left hand. So there's no way he's getting those confused. And if If he types like I do with one finger, there's no way. So I think it's his jaws.
Yeah, but he's putting Josh plays we and it's W-E. I guess it can't spell that right either.
Probably
Yeah.
not.
It has no concept of whether it's W-E or W-I-I.
Right.
Maybe he needs to say, instead of saying we, he needs to say W-I-I. That might work.
Maybe.
Yeah. It's a possibility.
For those of you who were on Doug's stream this past Saturday and he talked about that machine he was having issues with, that he's going to do the clean install,
Mm-hmm.
because he's not 100% sure whether or not, if there is any nasties running around the thing, if he could ever completely clean them off. If you remember that,
Yeah.
let me show you a laptop I did about 3 years ago. You're gonna just go nuts.
$1,619.
Yes.
My
This
good.
I think is a record for me. I had never seen a machine this bad until now. I was impressed.
How slow was the machine when it tried to run?
Pretty bad. It was, well, also the thing, I think that, I don't remember if it had 4 or 6 gigabytes of RAM. I think it might have been running Windows 8 at the time. I don't remember. It's from 3 years ago. It's a friend of mine who was having all kinds of issues, and the thing would take forever just to get to a desktop. Gee, I wonder why.
Well, the top 3 show being in the registry.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Wow.
This was the scan I mentioned on Doug's channel that took 14 hours to complete.
Well, we had honestly planned to listen to Doug in the background, but the professor put his foot down. He said, nope, we're going to run this wire and we're not going to listen to Doug. So we said, okay. And that's what we did. Oh, he's slave master, I'm telling you. It's going to be about 2 years before I go back to do any work.
Several years ago, Terry fixed a computer that had something called KNCTR. And,
Yes, I remember that. I remember that video. I
I've
played it
had
a
that
couple
one.
times.
I've had that virus before. And I know Terry don't like that reload uninstaller, but that's what I use to remove it. And then malware bites also. But I think I also wound up reloading Windows eventually. I know that probably wasn't the best thing to do.
So I have to watch Doug stream yet. I plan on doing that tomorrow. Because I would like to see it. We did get the cable ran. He's still using the Ethernet. He's still getting good numbers. Right?
Right.
And his dad did most of the work. Honestly. He drilled the hole. He got down on his hands and knees and drilled the hole. All we did was run the cable and hook it up. So
So now he's running at, is it 100, 200? What is he running at?
Actual speed is about 60 down, 10 up.
Okay.
and you're paying for 50, right?
Paying for 50, but getting 5 to 10 more depending on when I run the test.
Right.
Nothing wrong with that.
Gosh, no. Not at all. Jeff said he might be a little bit late tonight. He had baseball duties. So, what time is it out in his neck of the woods?
Got 8:10.
Yeah. You what, Alex?
I didn't say anything.
Oh. I thought you did. My fault. So now I really am hearing things. Nope, nobody in the waiting room. So, I don't know. He's a little upset that people aren't jumping through hoops to do whatever he wants to be done. Don't you all remember a conversation we had one night about he was not going to ask people to do stuff for him and he agreed to do that? Does everyone remember that conversation, or was that something I dreamt?
Yes, I remember it. I think it's something you dreamt.
I hope not, because if I did dream that, man, I got to change my lifestyle somewhere.
I assume we're back on Josh again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I was going to help him tonight. His audio, he did a video for about 7 minutes, and you can tell he's talking because you can see his lips moving, but you can't hear anything. So I was going to go on TeamViewer and fix it in OBS, or attempt to fix it. What I can't for the life of me understand is we get it fixed, and we ask him not to mess with it, and he says he won't, but then all of a sudden, you can't hear him.
Is it the same? Are you performing the same fix over and over?
Oh wow. 2 of them were, 1 of them wasn't. Robert will be back, maybe. He's got a busy night already. That's what that text was about. 2 of them were the same one. I want to lock it down, and I want to be able to lock it down without him being able to change it, but I don't think I can do that.
Good luck.
Yeah, I know. Unfortunately, he's taking a lot of his anger issues out on Alex. What are you playing in the background?
I downloaded the Windows 11 commercial for Microsoft, and that's what it is.
I'm not going to catch a copyright violation for that, am I?
No, you shouldn't. It's a commercial.
Oh, speaking of copyright violations, guess what's back up and available for the public?
The stream that they took down.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Did it just magically come back, or?
No, I had to go into the studio today and change it from private to public, but it changed this time.
Okay.
And Alex did verify that it was there. Yeah. So, doggone, if that was my Wednesday, I was going to complain to somebody. Now I got to cut the grass. Doggone it.
Damn it.
I know it.
You can come cut mine anytime you want.
So I told my sister tonight, and she looked at me like I was crazy. She was cutting my mom's grass when I got there. And my mom said, I wish you'd go out there and relieve her. I said, I don't think so. And she goes, why not? I said, I'm in good clothes, Mom. I didn't wear my junky clothes. I wore my junky clothes, but I wasn't going to go cut the grass. But my mom had a valid point. She just had her ankle operated on, and she shouldn't be out there doing all that walking. So I was happy when she stopped cutting about halfway through. If it were me, I don't even think I would have attempted it at all. Even though the doctor said she could do light walking and light work, I just don't think I would do it. So I go back to the doc in 6 months for the checkup. I tried to get it at a year, but she says, no, I want to see you again in 6 months. And depending on how that goes, she might push it out to a year. I was impressed with her. I was really impressed with the fact she listened, and she didn't try to beat it into me that, you know, you're going to do this, you're going to do this, you're going to do this. She's very, very open about things. So, asked me about my eyesight. I told her I just got my glasses ordered 2 weeks ago, so that's good. She went back and looked at all my medications, and she asked me about a couple of them. She agreed with me I don't need to take them, so that's good. I asked her about my dieting, and she said, whatever you're doing, keep doing it, but lose some weight. What was that, Chris?
The email.
Oh, okay. So it was a good visit. It was a good day, all the way around. Just going to watch you guys tonight. Busy packing. Okay. No problem, Rick. We appreciate you being here and watching. I do appreciate that. I still haven't watched your latest upload, and I apologize for that.
I did.
But Greg did. Did you have... Oh, yeah, Chris, I did something about Russian hackers.
Yeah,
I seen that.
it was an email that I got, and the G, it said something out from Google, because it said somebody tried to log in
to my account, the CTG8273. That one. And the G had a line to it.
Yeah, I was trying to watch it on my phone and I couldn't quite make it out what it was. So what I need to do is go
No,
in.
you can't see it.
Okay.
It's hard to see it on it. It wasn't that good of a video.
Oh, that's a good one. Rick still has to try to digest his lunch. Now, that looked good. That actually looked real good. However, I'm still pretty full from Saturday night steakhouse. Alex picked a very good place to go eat.
You're still full from Saturday.
I am.
Monday.
I showed mom that I showed my mom the picture and she was like, "Oh my goodness!" And she said, "Did you eat all that?" And I said, "Yes, ma'am, I did." So it was good. I think a bug just bit my back. I'll be right back. I felt something crawling and now I'm feeling something pinching my back. I'll be right back. Babe, take a look at my back.
Something jumped up and bit me.
That's a line from Forrest Gump. And he got shot in the buttocks.
Right, go down, go right, up, and go down.
And that president said, "I'd like to see that."
And although that entire thing was fake, I would absolutely believe that Lyndon Johnson would have said
That was, yeah, that was Woodward.
Something bit me. Yeah. Okay, so this is what I felt. I felt this, and then all of a sudden I felt that. I did. I turned it inside out.
Need the crickets. Need the crickets.
I got some.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
There is evidence that something bit me. Whatever it was no longer on my back and no longer in my shirt. So,
I'd kind of like to see that.
what? Something bite me?
When you said that,
Didn't have any. Chris, it didn't bother me at all. Probably not venomous.
Yeah, I can see that. What's it? I think it was it was a Robin Williams routine. He says, many of you men going into combat may experience a few problems. I myself have had 3 tours of duty.
Yeah. Good Morning Vietnam, right?
No, it was one of the.
Oh, was his routines? So
No, wait. You might be right.
what?
Yes, you might be right.
What movie is that line? Chris just said that's from a movie where the guy says, "I'd kind of like to see that." Oh, Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump. I said
Yeah.
that. Yeah. When Chris said it, I said that's a line from Forrest Gump.
When you walked away, I said I made that quote from Forrest Gump.
Well, whatever it was between here and there fell out, but she said yes. It looks like you've just been bitten by something. So hopefully, I'll be okay.
If you pass out in the next 20 minutes, we'll know.
I'll probably, if I pass out live on YouTube, that'll be my most watched video. The
I
word,
wouldn't doubt it.
the word will spread. That'll go, as the saying goes, that'll go viral. Oh my gosh, can you imagine? That would be crazy. So how was everyone's weekend?
Putting the streaming machine in a new case.
You're doing who? What now?
I'm going to take the streaming machine, which is in a very, very old case, and I'm going to move it to a new one.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys remember how I'm big on the MX410 Cougar case. They've got about 5 different iterations of the thing. And the review I did, Jesus, I think it's been at least a year ago, was the plain Jane one with the mesh front. They have one with RGB fans and a glass side panel. So there's some RGB on my capture card. I don't have any RGB RAM or an RGB cooler yet, but I think it's time to move it out of the case that the streamer's in at the moment and just put it in something else that would be a little more pleasing to the eye.
And speaking of eye, I'm trying to find my glasses that I know I had on a while ago. Maybe this is
in the other room.
I'm hoping either that or it's the effect of the bug bite.
Hope I don't be that
They were.
forgetful and I have to start wearing glasses.
I took them off when I took my shirt off so she could look at my back. Which, boy, I'm glad that wasn't an emergency or anything because she took 7 minutes to stand up. Maybe she's trying to tell me something. So I'm guessing Alex is doing some behind-the-scenes texting.
I'm sure. I'll make book on it.
Yeah, you would. Yes, you would. So I'm gonna have fun tomorrow. I'm gonna get this thing mounted. I do have to cut the grass.
Make sure you get the 4 studs, 4 screws in the studs.
Well, it's only got 2 screws on the bracket itself, and it came with, you know, the little plastic things that you screw it into and they expand.
Yeah.
It came with those. It's got an arrow that says up, so my dumbass will probably put it down. It should still work, but it clearly says up. And then I was
back towards the ceiling.
right. Well, I played around with it. And there's a couple different places I can put it, and a couple different ways that I can put it. So I really look forward to getting this done. And then I get to call my bank and say I need to know the details of this charge, and that'll be fun. It's just a little alarming. Because I specifically made sure I saved every receipt so that I could do this.
I don't do receipts.
I normally don't, but I had a specific dollar amount budgeted out for this, and the preliminary first round of checking I was a little bit under it, which is good. And now I'm still under it, but this charge really concerns me because I don't remember stopping in Blytheville, Arkansas, going or coming. We stopped in Forest City. I remember that. We stopped in some truck stop in the middle of nowhere. I remember that. Looks like Jose is going to join us. And then the one thing that we did buy, that I think the receipt was in the bag, she said didn't cost that much, so I do not know. Hi, Jose.
Hey.
Good evening to you. About 8:30 in the afternoon, or the early evening for you, is it not?
For me, yes. Let me check. Yeah, 8:24.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the nice thing about having 6 different clocks on your browser over there. I can kind of glance and see what's going on in the world.
Oh, yes, I know.
That's about the time I was eating.
Do what, Greg?
That was about the time I was eating my chicken dinner.
Well, see, 8:30 tonight, I was still waiting on Mrs. K to come out for her break, and she couldn't leave until she got relieved because apparently one of the doors that has an alarm is no longer alarmed, and the residents figured it out, and they were all trying to escape. So, yeah, I know it is funny, but it's not. So they had to have a guard on the door to keep people from getting out.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Do you have a 12 gauge sawed-off shotgun?
Yeah, really. That'll stop them. It's
That
kind of.
reminds me, the alarm going off on doors it reminded me of something. The doors used to alarm at Kroger sometimes. They wouldn't close the back door. And they'd get on the intercom and say, check the back door, please. And this guy, I saw him, he come out of the produce department in the back room, their stock room. And he just looked at the back door, didn't even touch it. And he went back and he got on the phone and said, the back door's still there.
Hasn't gone anywhere. It wasn't stolen.
I like this guy. Haven't even met him, but I like him.
We didn't get in trouble for playing on the PA, but we would do that all the time.
Oh, that's funny. I like quick-witted people like that, though. I really do. You check on the back door; it's still there. Yeah, we'll see. I hear Carrie. Is Carrie going to go live? Did I hear that right? He's going live again tomorrow.
I believe that's correct.
That's kind of.
Live one today.
Yeah, did he actually get some work done though?
Yes, he did.
I
The
thought-
stream was under 2 hours. I was stunned.
Oh my goodness!
I believe he's going to fix that laptop tomorrow. I don't know.
Well, I've got him shaking in his boots. I mean, I have been streaming every night now for about 6 months, and he caught wind of that. If you guys believe that. Working on Doug next. We're going to have Doug streaming. Well, Doug used to upload every day his tech tales.
Yeah.
I don't know if
He's
he's...
the game pretty good.
He used to do remote repairs too. He hasn't done any in about 6 months.
Is that because there are no repairs to be done, or what?
I don't know. I asked him, but he never answered. He highlighted my entry, but he just didn't reply to it.
Well, he might not know. He honestly
I
might
don't
not
have
know.
any repairs to do. Nobody's calling.
Tim got some fantastic pictures at Saturday at his air show. He's got one he sent me. He says if you look at it real close, the lady was coming in and she was dipping her wings, and she was really low to the ground, and she dipped to the right, and it appears and looks like the wing barely touched the ground. That's scary if you think about it.
Sorry.
If you dip your wing and it touches the ground and you're not reacting properly, you might go more to the right and really touch the ground. Yes, Jim is he's doing a case move around or something to that nature.
I'm planning it. I'm not going to do it right now.
Oh, that's fine. I'll get more views. I'm good with that. It's a tech channel tonight. Run my views up. Or if I croak on screen, that'll run my views up. Bad thing is I won't get to see how many it runs it up to. Yeah, friends and family were gathered today to honor the life of Ken Stout. And first thing we want to say, and he's never going to know it, but he got 733 views on that stream.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh. I kind of try to look at everything. What doggone it? Lost my mouse. Hold on. This happened.
Find it.
No, honestly, this happens from time to time. It just goes away. I mean, it's
Might
got.
have the speed or the sensitivity set too high under Windows.
There it is. I found it.
Maybe lowering it a little bit will correct that.
One of these days, you'll have to walk me through that, and we'll check it out.
It's easy. You just go under settings.
Oh, that's easy for you to say. So go to settings and then go to where? Ease of access? No.
Alright, let me see if I can get this exposure right.
Devices? Yes.
Yeah.
I see the word mouse, so we'll go to devices, and then we'll go to mouse,
Yeah.
and then it says cursor speed. Roll the mouse wheel to scroll. How many scroll lines at each time, and select inactive windows when I hover over them. So the cursor speed.
You
Is
got
it-
it halfway?
It's at 10, yeah. So lower it a little bit, you think? Well, that's interesting. I can't lower it. It's stuck at 10. Wait, what the heck?
10.
Yeah,
It
it says.
doesn't have a number.
Yeah, when I click on the little slider,
Oh, mine's set at 9. Okay, I see what you're saying.
mine ain't changing.
I could take mine down to 8, 7.
Okay, wait a minute. Adjust mouse and cursor size. That's not it. I grabbed it and it briefly moved, but now it's just stuck. Let me go see if I can get out. Yeah, mouse still works.
Try. Are you having a hard time seeing your pointer?
No, what happened was I did something over on my left monitor, and I went to move the mouse back to the middle monitor, and when I moved the mouse, I don't, again, there it goes. See, it's gone. Did the same thing. It's got to be, oh, now it's back over there. So it gets hidden behind something. I just don't know what it's getting hidden behind. Or that bug bite affected me more than we thought it did. I see you're back.
I went under adjust mouse cursor and size. You can change the color of it to like mine's blue and white. And you can make it much larger too.
That larger would be good. That would be nice. Is that popcorn, Alex?
Yes.
Just take that little thing and increase it up to like 5 or 6.
Let me give it another shot here. So here. Here. Oh, now it's all the way 100%. What the heck? Okay, it moves slightly. It shows it's on 20. I moved it slightly to the left, and now it won't move again at all. That is
Have
silly.
you got a ball under your mouse?
Oh gosh, no. Nope. I have the wheel in the middle. Left and right buttons only. Is there an update? Am I getting an update right now or something? Because it's just like not responsive at all.
It's just like not responsive at all.
That's got to be Gary, and I don't even have to look.
No, it wasn't.
No?
Gary's not here.
Who was that?
It was Jose. He had his.
Oh, okay.
he
Well,
had
I
his-
wasn't on.
Sorry about that.
It happens.
Watch the very beginning of the stream. I forgot to turn my volume down, and I had an echo due to me. It happens. It's one of those things.
All right, Ken. Let me show you this real quick.
Go right ahead.
That's the original MX410.
Let me put the spotlight on you so we can see you. Okay.
That's the original MX410 that I did the review on. I think I'm going to do a review on this as well. This is the RGB. It has the glass side panel on it.
Right.
Check this out.
Wait a minute. What? How? What?
Yeah.
What?
Can you do that again?
Yeah, please do that again.
Push the button on the other monitor.
That's what
Yeah,
I
know,
thought
because
too.
there's no power supply in this case. I have them sitting side by side so I can steal the power off of this one.
Oh.
Oh.
But you think it's flashy enough?
No, I'm still confused on how you turn the power button on the one your hand's sitting on, and the RGB came on the one your elbow's sitting on.
Because I stole a SATA power connector from this one to plug into here for the RGB.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, yeah, duh. Yeah, yeah. That's
He tricked you.
Wow, Jim, you're up there to the next level, you know?
Yeah. Anyway, I figured, well, here's the deal. I'm probably eventually going to put some RGB RAM in the streamer and probably put an RGB cooler in it at some point. And the case that it's in has got to be close to a 10-year-old case anyway. So moving the streamer over and put all the fancy lights in it. The capture card has RGB on it as well, so what the hell.
That was a pretty cool trick. I like that. You should have explained it. You should have said, "Okay, well, let me do this again real slow," and then push the button and it comes back on.
Hey, I agree with that. You should have started by saying hocus pocus.
Yeah. Okay, watch this. Ta-da! Yeah, that's pretty cool. Stealth mode says nice.
Yeah, the funny part about this is a $65 case.
And it came with that like that.
It came with 3 fans in the front. There's another RGB in the back, and the 2 strips.
$65.
$65. It's a MX410 Mesh G. RGB is the exact model. If you look at Newegg, it should be about $65 right now. They're charging, unfortunately, a good bit of money for shipping,
Mm-hmm.
but still.
Nice, very nice. Is that a wood stove off there to the?
No, it's a fake stove.
Okay.
It's one of those fake stoves that's a heater as well.
Right. Nice. I'm gonna take you off Spotlight, maybe.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, I got to figure out how to do it. It's not. They need a button for that. Remove Spotlight. There we go. Close that. Change the view back to gallery. And we're good. So, Professor, I'm guessing you were doing some texting a while ago while you had your picture up?
No, I was not. I was getting some water. And can you explain something to me? I just noticed.
I can
that
try.
Even though all I'm running is Zoom and Chrome and whatever I'm running in the background, I am somehow using about 14, almost 15 gigs of RAM just running Zoom and Chrome.
That's a question for Greg and Jim. I have no knowledge. None.
You're in Task Manager and it's telling you that those 2 programs are taking up that much memory?
Right, unless I've got a lot more stuff running in the background than I realize, because I don't think that.
Well, I would pull up Task Manager and see what the hell else is going on.
I got 5.7 gigs used, 26 available.
Unless there's a memory leak in Chrome. I know there's memory leaks in Firefox. That happens all the time.
I'm using 38% of my memory, but I got a million things running, so I'm not shocked.
Yeah. Why am I not surprised?
Yeah, really. Well, let's see. There's 3 tabs running there. 1 complete browser running there for the clocks. Then there's another. Let's see. Where are we at here? Right here. That's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tabs on that one. Then there's another dedicated one that's got 2 for creating a logo. And that's just this browser. If we go over to the other browser that's currently running and check it out, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 of those running, which I probably could close some of them down.
Okay, if I shut down, close out of Chrome, and it says that I'm still using 13.1 gigs.
Well, what the hell else is using that much memory? It should be listed in Task Manager.
You do that by going to processes, right?
Yes. Processes, you can click on, I think, the memory column, and it'll show you what's using that much friggin' memory.
Oh, I forgot I had DaVinci Resolve running too. Oops.
Yeah, but with all of that running as well, how much of your memory are you actually using?
It shows 38%.
You're using 18%.
That's what the number at the top shows. But I got a lot going. I got Zoom going on. I got a downloader going on. I got OBS running twice. I'm doing some stuff. Somebody's trying to enter. Let's close the task manager. And that person will be allowed to join.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Uh-oh, here's trouble.
Who's got their YouTube running there, stealth mode? Oh, try that again. You want to enter and come back and not have...
Dang it. No, this is a live, unscripted show. Can't do that.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, God forbid, right?
There we go. Turn it down.
Take 2. Try this again. How you doing?
Hello and welcome to my channel.
Yeah, really.
Kids show.
Yeah.
Well, if I croak, you can inherit it, okay?
There you go.
I got bit by something a while ago, and we're hoping that there's no illa. We hope nothing bad happens.
Where to bite you? Where to bite you?
On my back.
Ah. If you have a big red whelp after just an hour or two, yeah, that might be concerning.
My wife looked at it, and yeah, you've been bitten by something. That was comforting to know.
Nice.
Yeah. So.
How long ago was it?
Right after I started to stream, I felt something crawling in my back, and then all of a sudden I felt something bite me or pinch me, either one. Hopefully it just pinched me. But then when I got in there, I took my shirt off, and probably when I took my shirt off, whatever was there is gone. And there's evidence that something did happen. So we'll see.
Oh, I just figured out what it was.
Oh, okay, what was it?
Stream Deck.
Oh, I thought you were talking about what bit my back. You're still talking about your memory? Oh, yeah, I got Stream Deck running too. Oops.
How the hell is Stream Deck pulling 13 gig?
I don't know, but it is. Just shut it down, and it is.
So I can go to processes and go find Stream Deck and then go
No,
over
you
here.
just click on the memory column, and it should show you what's using the most memory.
It went from 46 to 20% when I shut down Stream Deck.
That's just odd. I don't understand that.
Well, this is weird.
Hey Jim, are you in your shop? How do you get the green screen background up without your green screen? Unless you're turned around or something.
No, I just there's virtual backgrounds to choose from. You can add virtual backgrounds to Zoom anytime you want.
Yep.
Oh, you don't have a green screen or anything? Oh, I thought I needed that. Ah, okay, that makes sense. I've seen people do that. I'm like, how'd you do that?
Okay, so my power usage buttons got 3 that say very high. Google Chrome, Windows Camera, and OBS Studio. That's using a lot of my power, I guess. Should I be concerned, and do I need to get a bigger power supply?
No.
Okay.
No. What do you got? 650 or 750 or what?
Oh, let me find my note. Is Catherine here? Okay, good.
No, she's not here.
I gotta remember where I put my note. One of these days I might actually memorize it, but I doubt it. It's an EVGA
I can't tell you every
BQ.
single thing that's in my gaming build unit.
It's a EVGA BQ 600 watt 80 plus bronze.
Yeah. No, you're not in any danger of running out of power supply.
Okay.
Not with a 6600. That's not.
Well, that must have been one of those odd glitches or something, because I just reopened it and it said it went from 20 to 22 when I opened the Stream Deck back up.
Do you have any idea how long the Stream Deck has been actually active?
Ever since the computer has been turned on, which the computer has been on for 11 hours, 11 hours and 23 minutes.
That would suggest to me that there's a small memory leak in the Stream Deck software. I could be wrong, but that's what it would seem to indicate to me.
And there's no new version of the Stream Deck software.
Now, keep an eye on it would be my suggestion. If you want to leave it open, or only use it when you have to. Because that's impressive. I've not seen that kind of memory usage, even with Firefox and its memory leak. I've never seen it used that much.
I'm trying to bring up my Stream Deck, and I'm going to kill it, and then I'll bring it back. So under memory it says 147.1 megabytes. That's really minuscule, is it not?
That's incredibly minuscule. Absolutely.
Yeah, nothing is. Now, my DaVinci Resolve says 1,674.6 megabyte. Google Chrome 2265. The AMD software host application is running 2,843. And that's my graphics card?
That's what it sounds like, yes.
Okay. OBS is running 1393 megabyte. I'm going to kill the Stream Deck as soon as I find it again. There it is. I'm going to actually kill it.
Just don't kill Zoom.
I got a question for you, Jim.
Yes.
In Task Manager, background processes, it's got 5 Zoom instances recorded. Is that normal?
That's a good question. I only have 2 at the moment.
No, not under apps. Under background processes.
Oh, background processes. Okay. Hang on, let me take a look. I got a substantial amount of Firefox, but that's not surprising. Zoom, let's take a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 7, including the actual meeting.
Okay.
So I would say that it's probably normal.
So where are you finding this at?
If you scroll down, when you're in Task Manager under Processes, if you scroll down, there's a whole section that says background tasks, I believe. Background processes.
Now under apps, I've got Firefox and it's got Parent 11 Parent.
Yeah, I got about 10.
Okay.
That's not unusual for Firefox. The Chrome will do the same thing. If you run Chrome, you're going to see at least 5 to 6 processes going on.
I don't run Chrome. Not even installed.
I'm still scrolling and looking for background processes.
Well, then you probably went by it. Go to the very top. Click on name so that they're listed alphabetically. Probably would be the best option. Ascending process. You should only have, you have this very small section of apps probably while you're.
Oh, there it is. I got 107 on it says. And then
Yeah,
can you look
it's
at?
whatever.
Yeah. So apparently, if you click on name twice, it goes from Z to A.
Yeah.
Yes, it will do that.
Okay. Cool. Learn something every day. When I shut off my Stream Deck, it only went from 38 to 37, so that wasn't doing anything drastic at all. Wonder if can I close DaVinci Resolve? Let me see what I got running in DaVinci Resolve. What was that? Let me run this one time to see. Oh, that's interesting.
Now, also, if you click on the Performance tab at the top, it will show you how much CPU, how much memory, what your disk activity is,
Yeah, my
network, etc., etc., etc.
CPU is currently at 28%. Memory's at 21%. Disk is at 0%. Of course, it's a
How, I forget, do you have 32 or 64 gigabyte?
64.
You have 64, okay. Okay.
Ethernet's like numbers. I can't even begin to figure out what they are. There's no lines on the screen, so that's cool. Oh, there's the lines.
Play on my stuff, sorry.
GPUs. Wow. It's got GPU 3D, high priority 3D, high priority complete, a copy, dedicated GPU memory usage, shared GPU memory usage. That's way beyond me.
Right.
It works.
The only things you should be concerned about is what the percentage and the temperature of the GPU. That's all. As for example, I've got an old GTX 1080, not the 1080 Ti, just the 1080. Right now, with everything I've got running, which I also pulled up OBS, it's running at about 45% and it's 51 degrees C.
Trippy.
So,
About what I'm running, 51.
okay, let's go for broke. I'm going to open up DaVinci Resolve while I'm at it.
There we go.
I just
There we go.
closed mine. Yeah, see, you figured it out, didn't you?
Yeah, I'm looking around. Yes, sir. I haven't used this version of Zoom. I haven't used Zoom in a while, so it's kind of like checking it all out. See what all's in here.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
actually got an account now, so it's pretty cool.
Okay, so I've got Zoom open, I've got Firefox open with about 5 tabs. I've opened up DaVinci Resolve. I've got OBS running. You know, all this stuff supposedly running.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm not even using 31% of the memory of the system, and I only have 32 gig. So that's 13 gigabytes. Is a crap load for just a Stream Deck. Open. That makes no sense to me. That tends to make me believe that there's a serious memory leak in there. And let me shut down all this useless crap. There we go.
Just don't shut Zoom down.
No, just
Oh, wait, I'm the one that does that all the time. Never mind.
yeah, just OBS and DaVinci. Just shut them
I
down.
hit the wrong button. Yeah, I shut down DaVinci. I forgot I had run that the other day. It really does
Is that
not
the same
need.
thing Gary uses, the Elgato Stream Deck? Is that what you guys are using? Or
Yeah.
is that program that works within it?
That's a Alex question. I have it. I use it. I like it. I have not got near what he has programmed into his. I'm real basic. One of these days we will get together and he'll make me smarter on this than I am. Ain't happening.
Oh, Alex, Winter Mute, wondering if you're using any plugins. Maybe one of the plugins has got a memory leak.
Yes, I am using a few plugins actually.
Okay.
I have the OBS advanced settings or whatever it is plug-in, and I have a plug-in for a plug-in to give me the make one of the tiles the date and time, and one of the tiles the weather, and a plug-in to give me a lot of like the Windows features like the restart and shut down and lock the computer and stuff like that.
Well, then, yeah, with that many plugins, I would suspect that probably one of the plugins has got a memory leak. That's a lot to have running.
But when I closed it out and reopened the program and reopened the Stream Deck software back up, it went down from 46 to 20, and when I opened it back up, it only took it up by 2%.
Yeah, well, memory leaks take a while to show up. You can open up Firefox and have it running about, let's say, for the sake of argument, 950 megabytes. Leave it running for days on end and go back and look at it, and it's easily 2 to 3 gigabytes it's taking up because of a memory leak.
So, You know me, Mr. Technical. Can you explain a memory leak to me, please?
Not really. Wintermute can probably explain it better than I could.
It's going to be kind of hard for him to explain it. He's not in the Zoom.
I
know he's in chat.
Yeah,
He's in chat.
yeah.
You can probably explain
Is
it
it
better than
pretty
I could.
much-
I'm not a programmer. That's a programming thing.
Oh, okay. So I'll direct my question to Wintermute in the chat. Could you make me smart and help me out understanding what a memory leak is? And if anyone says it's like a bladder leak, I swear I'll kick you in the waiting room.
Oh, Blackwatch just said memory leaks come with old age, bozo.
I concur.
Me too.
I forgot the question. What was the question?
I don't know. What was the question? Can't remember either.
I think Wintermute may have left us.
What is the definition of memory leak? What is that exactly in technical terms?
Right, yeah. Blackwatch says
I
it's
have an
loss of
idea,
instructions
but I'm
through
not that sure.
programming.
I think it's where a program resides and takes up part of the memory all the time. It kind of like uses it as its own little cache, and I think it's something similar to that. So it gets hidden, you don't normally see it.
There we go. Here's your explanation. Look.
Yep. A program allocates memory, and if it doesn't free it properly when it's done, it is called a memory leak. Okay.
Oh, okay. If it doesn't free it.
It won't release. It won't release memory.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know they use like a part of a cache, but if it sticks and hangs, then yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Okay.
2 gigs is a lot. That's huge. That's huge.
That's not for Firefox. It's not. It really isn't. For Firefox, that's not a lot. I've seen, with all the tabs that my wife keeps open, 2 gigs. You'd be lucky if it's only 2 gigs. Jesus. I'm not lying. The woman has anywhere between 20 and 30 tabs open at a time.
Yeah, my wife does that for her work, man. She literally has 2 monitors and has like 30 tabs on both monitors open at the same time. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, essentially I had to build her a new machine because the older machine she had only had 8 gigs, and Firefox kept running it up against the 8 gigs, and basically the machine would go.
Yeah, blue screen. Help! Yeah, the big
never blue screen, but Firefox would just stop working. Period. It would just hang, and it's like you couldn't do anything other than kill it.
What are you guys using? I'm currently using Edge myself. I've been kind of in my go-to lately. I do mess around with Chrome and some other stuff too. I haven't used Firefox in a while.
I despise Chrome. No, I do. I despise Chrome. I despise Chrome because a lot of people who use it don't seem to understand that when they click on something that is like some web pages will come up, you want to turn on notifications, and people stupidly turn them on. And then the next thing that happens is they bring me a machine that's got Chrome on it, and it's got 20 freaking pop-ups that are going on every freaking time they open up Chrome.
Oh, I hate those notifications. Yeah, I agree with that.
No, I use Firefox. I've used Firefox for a very long time.
Same here.
I've used it for a very long time. I guess it's mainly the last 2, 3, 4 years. Maybe I've gone to some other things because I was having trouble with Firefox when we was changing over to Windows 10. But I guess it's probably been worked out now. I'll have to give it a second chance.
I haven't had any problems with Firefox in years.
Yeah, neither have I.
Well, the crazy thing we were running into when we switched over from our Windows 7 to Windows 10 on Firefox is the audio and video wouldn't work for videos. That was the craziest thing. And then sometimes the video wouldn't even play. So you pull up a web page and all the videos are blanked out. There's no sound at all. The chats wouldn't work. And stuff like that. It was just weird. And I uninstalled, reinstalled, updated my versions. I couldn't figure out what the heck it was. So we just scrapped it all together. I didn't really mess with it after that. I haven't tried in a while.
I use Netscape Navigator.
Netscape?
Well, it's funny you should say that because I did use that for a long time before Firefox came along.
Yeah, I did. I was a Netscape user. Yes. Earthlink Netscape Navigator. Yep.
Yeah, they put that on the Navy desktops too for some people.
Yep, yep.
Oh, I forgot I turned Stream Deck. I'm sitting here pushing the buttons on Stream Deck going, why isn't this working? I forgot I turned it off. Oops.
Here's your son.
That's why.
I think the space between this finger and this finger pretty much empty. Oh, there we go. Be right back. I'm going to go get another cup of coffee that I'm not supposed to have.
Coffee's only for the morning.
Yeah, if I drink it now, I'll never sleep if I drink a cup now. Yeah.
It doesn't keep me awake. I just don't enjoy it at night anymore.
Yeah, that stuff actually, I've had to back off because it makes me all jittery and stuff now. I guess the older I've gotten, I have less tolerance to it. So it's like drinking Red Bull for me. It's like, woo, gives you wings. And
I've got a package of assorted teas for the Curie, and I drink hot tea, but I don't drink coffee.
That's a good alternative there, Alex. Okay. Hey, Jose Alvarez, you hear us, brother? Good to see you, man. Photo Mix Media. What's up, brother?
He seems to be engrossed.
Yeah, you might be on looking
I
at some
drink
stuff.
1 cup of coffee in the morning, and that's it.
Yes, hello, yes.
There he is. We
Oh,
welcome
there
him.
he is. Good to hear you,
Yeah,
brother.
Likewise, nice to see your face.
Yeah, no doubt to see each other. Hey, just don't know. That's what he looks like. Yeah, hell yeah.
Yes.
My name's Christopher David, by the way. So nice to meet you, Jose. Christopher David.
Alright then, alright.
All right, doing good, man.
Oh yeah, thanks to like people like Ken and Doug Betts, I've been privileged to see faces where I see the chat rooms in YouTube and everything.
Good to see you as well, my friend. Heck yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind if people, once I see who they are, know who they are, if they want to black them out like Alex does and Darren does and Chris does, I'm okay with that. It's just initially coming in, I do want to see a face, and I do want to make sure you're you, who you say you are, who you are.
Yeah.
Whatever.
That's easy. We've been around for a long time. That's
Yeah. Well, and two, like Jose, I've seen him over in Doug's, and I've seen him over in Carrie's, so just, that was just natural. No, there was no hesitation on that whatsoever.
Yeah, I think every single one of you guys, pretty much, I think I've seen between Doug Betts, I watch him sometimes, Carrie, a few other places around in the tech world. I've noticed some of the names. I'm like, hey, man, what's up? Like Tony Wallace, some of the other guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you think about it, we all probably have been on Carrie's at one time, and then we migrated down to Doug a little bit, and then I made a channel, and then Alex made a channel, and then Josh has made a channel, and we all probably started with Carrie, and it's just working its way down.
Yeah, I do that. I'll migrate from one place to another and kind of hang out for a while, then go back over here for a while. It's like visiting a restaurant or a bar. You get tired of the pizza after a bit. I need a burger tonight. To go over here.
Sure. I do have some devoted Da Vinci people and some OBS people that I try to keep up with. There's one guy hadn't been around for a while. I actually shot him an email a couple days ago just to say, hey, you doing all right? Haven't seen you in a while. Haven't heard back from him yet, so I hope he's all right.
What is Da Vinci, man? What is Da Vinci?
Video editing.
Oh, okay.
I started out using Sony Vegas Pro. If you've heard it,
created a monster.
you created a monster. Yes, you did. So that is a factual statement. You remember why I asked you what you used?
No, I don't remember why you asked me.
Because of how you fast forwarded that video.
Okay.
Your fast forward was much better than Sony Pro's was.
Really?
Oh gosh, yes. Your fast forward actually looked like it was going fast forward, where it was either I was doing it wrong, which is a good probability in Sony, or it's just like when you fast forward, it was like, whereas yours was whoop and done, and that's what I wanted. So, and Da Vinci honestly is much easier to use than Sony Vegas Pro was. I watched a video tonight well, today, where a guy just took a blank canvas in DaVinci Resolve and created an effect using nothing more than backgrounds, ellipses, and merges. That's all he used. I mean, this guy must sit around and think of crazy stuff to do, because he was like, well, today I'm going to take this ellipse. He created one ellipse and duplicated it 5 times, and it had this effect. It was really cool.
He's probably smoking the good stuff, but yeah.
Probably, yes. He was like, oh, let's see if I can do this. Yeah. So.
Say that like it's a bad thing.
Yeah.
It's not. Yeah, it's not at all. I'm a fan. Yeah.
I've done a couple showing some things on DaVinci. I've done a couple on OBS. I'm trying to help Josh out in OBS, but that's like beating my head against the wall. So.
Yeah.
Hey, Gary.
Hi, Gary. When did you sneak in? Oh, wait, I let you in. Never mind.
About 3 seconds ago.
How was your Monday? Yeah.
My wife went to the doctor today. I will say one thing, half gray and half sick, half bad. We had to pay cash for that. We'd be broke now. We're up over 300,000.
Ouch.
I mean, it's insurance, but we get a bill about every week.
Ooh.
Cancer.
Aye, man. New prayers for sure, brother.
Yeah. Started December 22nd. She goes back to Thursday too. So what are you guys doing?
Sitting here.
Sitting here screwing off.
So who's sleeping right now?
Probably Chris.
Possibly Darren. I don't
Possibly Darren. Maybe Chris.
Oh, wait.
That didn't sound too convincing, Chris. Are you sure you're awake?
Me? Oh, well, Chris.
No, the other Chris Garrett. So let me plan a trip this time to. We went. Everybody bought the Chicago thing, but it was also explained. So where shall I plan a trip to now?
Wasn't that enough of a drive for you?
It wasn't a bad drive. The coming back drive was horrible because traffic was bad and I was tired and everything else, and Lorna didn't feel good.
Glendale, Arizona.
No, I'll pass on that.
How
No.
about New York to LA?
No, LA too far. Can't do that. Can't do that in a weekend.
Separate the Cannonball Run.
The days of me driving straight through to places, those are done.
Yeah. The longest straight run I ever did is probably from where I live to Memphis, Tennessee, and back in a weekend. That was pretty tough.
Florida to Memphis.
Yep.
That didn't even qualify for rookie stuff. Try San Diego to Indianapolis nonstop 3 times.
Ooh.
Detroit area. My dad's in Clearwater. 11 hours.
That's a pretty good. Yeah. But again, San Diego to Indianapolis nonstop 3 times. Only stop for
That's a
fuel.
long way.
Yeah.
That's a long way. That's a long haul.
And one time and one time only, we left Las Vegas to drive to Indianapolis to surprise my mom on her birthday, and we drove that straight through. One time. I'm done with my straight through driving one times. We do stop at night now somewhere.
Oh yeah, yeah. We plan ahead. I'm gonna stop here. Need my afternoon nap, and then I gotta get my evening sleep.
When I got out of the Navy, San Diego, in August '94, I drove from San Diego to Great Mills, Maryland. Yeah.
Woo! That's a haul, Greg.
How many days do you take though?
I think it was 5.
Okay, yeah.
That's about right.
That'd be a good trip.
On my way out there, years before, right in near Gila Bend, Arizona, hotter than shit, my AC went out.
Ooh.
Oh,
I sat in the fast food restaurant for an hour to cool off.
My son is someplace, I think Glendale or something in Arizona for another week or two.
What's he doing out in Glendale?
Where I was born is Kentucky, where I'm from is Michigan, where I have a house, all three. Jump from Michigan, Kentucky, and Florida.
nice. Okay.
And that explains why your son's in Glendale. How?
Working, well, he works for his company, but they do logistics, and they're working for.
I thought maybe he went out there to help carry out or something.
I doubt it. But no, he's with Boeing.
Okay. I like Glendale. We visited there quite a few times when we lived in Vegas and San Diego. I wouldn't want to live there. It's too damn hot. Oh, I'll probably get a violation for that. But it's back. I'm so pleased that it's back.
I don't think you can say Glendale. I think that's the problem.
Well, Phoenix, Glendale. I mean, there's so many suburbs in the Phoenix area that it's not funny. But it's its own little entity within a city. To where I think it's Arizona State University is in Glendale. Damn, I can't remember the college it's in there. I truly am getting old.
It's like up here, one of the big things they do is, let's say, not let's say it's Walmart. Walmart brings a semi here, and then they break it down into different trucks, different places. And they do that with automotive too. Matter of fact, the joke is we bid against them a couple of times. Which Friday dinner is really cool.
Well, it must be a pretty bad day where I went to high school when they have to complain about allowing 3 runs in an inning and they won by 10-3. It must have been really shaking about that 3-run inning. Are you kidding me? Still won by 7 runs. Oh, they probably have. I bet the odds maker said it was -8. Now they lost the bet, so as a joke. I called my stockbroker this morning and asked him what I should be buying. He said, canned goods and ammunition.
Yeah. I don't even want to talk about 401ks.
Oh, I imagine not. I imagine not.
Mine went down. I took my quarterly statement.
We've taken a 17.5% hit on our 401k.
What you do is take the money and put it under the mattress.
That's a different Vegas picture.
We've moved it to a brokerage firm, a lot of it. Yeah.
Hey, Jim, can you back out of the picture a minute? Let me look at that. That's a different Vegas picture, it looks like. Look at him. I'm going to...
Yeah, it cut a good bit of it off, unfortunately.
Just... yeah, there's a Mirage in the background. Yeah, you were still at the Venetian when you took that.
Yes.
Yeah, because you can see the canal down at the bottom, and you can see the strip. Now, where did that go? All right.
I see some people with Star Trek stuff on.
Was that? Well, did you take this on that trip?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
This was the 2007 Vegas trip. Yes.
Looks like we just lost somebody, and I have no idea who it was because I'm not over there. Let me take the spotlight off of you. There's got to be an easier way to do that, by the way. Who did we lose?
Oh, excuse me. Sorry, guys.
Who did we lose? Oh, maybe Jeff was here briefly and left.
I was going to say, where is Jeff at? Or I did say.
He said he was going to be late. He had baseball duties. He's trying to get back in.
Just for clarity, that is my son on the steps.
Cool. yeah, man. Hey, Jeff.
Hey. Running late tonight.
You can't. Where's Josh at?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Let me see if he's in the waiting room. Nope, nobody in the waiting room.
He's mad at me.
Possibly. I imagine Alex is talking to him behind the scenes. He's got his picture up and his mic's muted, so.
Oh. No,
You're not? Huh?
Nope, I'm not. I'm just getting ready for bed.
Okay. Is it that late already? Oh my gosh, it is. It is 12:16 already. So.
And this is the actual, the photo, the top of it's been cropped off. This is what it actually looks like.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
there's the canal.
Yeah.
So when was this taken? What year?
2007.
So the Beatles Love Show was going on that far back. Which, by the way, that was an awesome show. I don't know if you saw it or not, but I did.
Yeah.
I'd go see it again. It was awesome. Very, very awesome. So now that Jeff's here, finally, we can get the stream deck up and running.
Stop talking about him.
Yeah, Jeff, when we were talking, when we were...
Go to pizza.
Oh, that sounds good.
Kids like pepperoni, which I'm not terribly fond of, but it's all about the kids.
True. Very true.
I'm half Italian. We live for pepperoni.
I have fish on my pizza.
I don't mind pepperoni on the pizza.
You need to
but
have
I
your
want
head
like
looked
a
at.
supreme.
Ugh, fish on pizza. Oh my God. Ugh.
Anchovies.
Well, you call it what you want. You can call it fish. You can call it anchovies. That just sounds horrible.
You like fish tacos?
Actually, I do. I actually did like fish tacos.
I do.
I thought I wouldn't, but I did. So I'm just going to make it short and sweet and to the point without getting into everyone's name. Thank you all for joining us tonight. Probably be about the same time tomorrow. See, Tony knows. He sees the dancing girls and he says, night. Oh, you didn't see
I
it?
almost missed it.
Oh, all right. So
They're
here.
still running. They're still running.
But yeah, the dancing girls are up and going.
Yeah, they are. I see 'em.
You want to see the whole spiel, or are the dancing girls good enough?
Oh, that's good enough.
All right, well,
I'm still waiting for the new dancing girls.
no, that's coming up next.